ever felt like something was off with a narcissist? Like there were signs or clues that maybe you had missed that might have hinted at their true intentions. The truth is, my friends, that narcissists very rarely reveal their true intentions. So they're hidden all the time. You are never going to really uncover them unless you know what you're looking for. However, they will leave hints and they will leave clues. This video is going to help educate you and know what to look out for. So we will cover the backhanded comments, the little mysterious behavior and more. Watch this video. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So let's have a look at the things that maybe the hints that we may have missed right at the beginning, but that's okay. Let's understand what's going on and what things that they reveal that perhaps maybe we didn't know the first time round. And unfortunately, if you find yourself in this situation with another narcissist in your life, or maybe you've got family members, this is how you know if you're meeting new people, how you will pick up on cues and subtle hints that are left by the narcissist. The first sign that you're going to notice is the backhanded compliments. Okay, they might say something like, "Oh, you're so smart for your age. You look good when you actually make an effort." Have they ever said that to you? Because that is nasty, isn't it? Because it's double-barreled, right? It's a double-edged sword. And these types of comments are designed to make you question yourself. They undermine you in a way. So think about it. If you're doing that, if you're like thinking, hold on, why would you say that? Then that is all making the narcissist feel superior. It's one-upmanship. It's all about power. It's what have I got over you? They undermine you by masking it with a compliment and revealing their true intent. Okay, like again, you've got to think, a narcissist, when they say something, it's going to make you question yourself. It's going to make you question your reality. It's going to make you question something. It's never going to be genuine because you feel it. You feel it when they say it. You know that there's something not quite right about that statement or the sentence that they have said. The next one, okay, these clues is gaslighting, okay? For those of you that have known the narcissist or you've known this person for quite some time, you're gonna know when they are lying or you're gonna know when something's a little bit off. I mean, this one is a little bit harder if you don't know this person very well or you don't know them or what their true intentions are. It's gonna be a little bit harder to kind of work this out, but you've got to listen carefully. When someone is saying things like, hold on a minute, I think you're remembering that wrong. Okay, those are the subtle clues. Or they might say something like, well, you know what, that never happened. And they're saying this so that they can keep control. They can keep you small, they can keep you distracted on other things. However small these hints are, this all adds up because it's keeping you in a state of confusion. Okay, and this one, all right, this one. Pay attention to how they talk about their exes or their friends. Usually a narcissist is going to label their ex-partner as crazy. Okay, they're going to say that there's something wrong with them. And they will say that their old friends are toxic. So listen out for this. It's a sign that they will never take accountability. And this pattern reveals blame shifting. And what it does do is it suggests that when something else goes wrong, they're going to do the same to you. And if they're talking about their friends or their exes behind their back, they're going to do that to you. Narcissists often play the victim as well. They'll drop hints like, oh, you know, I never meant to do that. That was never really meant to happen. And how they were mistreated by others. Well, all these things that have happened to them. And what you'll realize as well is when they talk about these things, all right, you will see like how much drama this person has had in their life. Like it's quite unusual that they've gone through all of these things in such a short space of time. But a narcissist will embellish things to make them look like they're the one that is hard done by, like maybe they didn't get a job, maybe all of these people were really horrible to them, maybe they were burgled so many times. Like listen out to that because that typically doesn't happen on a daily basis. And also you've got to remember that this is a tactic to test your loyalty. If you believe that they're always the victim, then you're at some point going to want to help them out. You're going to feel sorry for them. So this is showing them emotion and they love that because again, that's validating them. And what it does do is it makes it easier then for them to be able to manipulate you because then they've got control over you. They know that you care. They know that you want to help out. That is how they've got you. Conditional affection. Have you ever noticed that a narcissist's affection is conditional? Right, so think about it. Right at the beginning of the relationship, how amazing was that? Like, you were literally put on a pedestal, you were the most amazing person, all the attention, everything was on you until they got you trapped in this dynamic, and then what? They pulled away. And they continue to do this throughout the relationship, throughout the connection, throughout the friendship. They'll praise you one moment, but then they'll pull away. This is the push and pull tactic. And what happens is usually at this point, this is where the trauma bond is formed, because you're always going to be chasing that validation from the narcissist. This is how it gets you hooked. And ultimately, this is all about control. They're controlling you. Okay, that is what they are doing. Then they've got this secretive or closed off behavior. Like, you always know that there is something that they are not telling you. Okay, you can feel it. So when you challenge them or when you ask them about it, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. They'll dodge questions or give you like vague answers. So you never really know. You never really get to the bottom of it, or they'll change the subject so that your attention is pushed elsewhere. By keeping you in the dark, this is maintaining control. And also at time points, they're also able to gaslight you because you don't know the full story, or you don't know what the truth of the matter is. And by keeping you in the dark, they're not going to tell you because it means that they've got control over you. And it leaves you constantly guessing. Then there's this one, the over-top affection in public. So they like to create this illusion that they are this really lovely person. Okay, in front of everybody else, they are this really lovely person, and people love them. They've got people that really worship them, that really think they're absolutely wonderful. But behind closed doors, they're a completely different person. Now think about this. This is like literally another person. They're not the same person. They're one person in public, but then in private, they're a completely different individual. And this is a way of them controlling how others see them. And the thing is, the clue here is that it's not about real connection, it's about control. It's all about their image and how they come across, usually to people that don't know them, because then they'll call them out on their behavior and say, you're not really like that. But they will do this to people that they don't know so that they get the validation. So really, the subtle hints that they leave behind is really up to you to notice. These are just some of the points that they will do. And if you recognize any of these, then really you need to think about it, because ultimately these points are just for you to understand that this is what they do. It's ultimately about control. There's no authenticity here. But look out for these hints. They are subtle sometimes, but once you know what you're looking for, you can then adapt your behavior and do what is right for you. If you find yourself in this type of dynamic, or you have experienced this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below for more details. And I do go live every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. UK time. So I hope you can join me on the live. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.